Okay guys, so this is a video to go over our week of programming for the week of July 12th. Hopefully you have already gone and watched the video that goes over our focuses for the next 6 weeks. And hopefully you enjoy my Floral Friday shirt. So starting on Monday, this is going to be the first week of our pause back squat cycle. So 5 sets of 3 pause back squats, 70% on the 2 minutes. So pretty straightforward here, just again building positional strength here. This shouldn't be crazy heavy. This should be a pretty controllable weight. Good strength at the bottom, good tension in the bottom, and then fast on the way up here. So 5 sets of 3 of the pause back squat. And then after that, lower accessory conditioning every 3 minutes for 15 minutes. So 5 sets of this. 10 calorie assault bike sprint. So this should be pretty hard. 10 and 7 calorie assault bike sprint. Get your heart rate up, get the legs burning a little bit, and then right into 5 lower body sandbag complex. What that is going to be one right leg step back lunge, 1 left leg step back lunge, and then 1 squat, all with the sandbag in the bear hug position. So 1 lunge on the right, 1 lunge on the left, 1 squat equals 1 rep. You're going to do 5 of those, and then 5 broad jumps for distance. So you'll do the 10-7 cal bike, 5 lower body sandbag complex, 5 broad jumps every 3 minutes. So kind of an interval style thing. You should be getting plenty of rest. Definitely should be power focused here on Monday. On Tuesday, this is our first day of our really pacing focused Tuesday workout. So like I said, this is not something where it's your pace, where we're burning out early and then kind of just trying to hang on for dear life. This is something where we're starting at a controlled pace for the first set, second set getting a little faster, third set getting faster still. So we're going 3 sets of 4 rounds, 90 seconds on, 30 seconds off. During the 90 seconds, you're doing 5 power cleans, prescribed as 185, 135, 5 lateral burpees over the bar, and then in the remaining time, max calorie row. So what we're aiming for is that you have the same amount of calories for the first 4 sets each time. So maybe it's 8 for the first 4, then the second round of 4, you're going to be doing 10, and then the third round of 4, you're going to be doing 12 every time. So we're increasing our pace. We're rowing faster on each of those intervals. You do get an additional minute 30 of rest in between every set of 4. So after the 4th round, you get an additional 90 seconds. After the 8th round, you get an additional 90 seconds. And then after the 12th round, you're done and you can roll around. But that's what we're going to be doing on Tuesday. No strength on that day because that workout will take a decent chunk of time. On Wednesday, classic weightlifting. So every 90 seconds, snatch with the pause and the catch. So full squat snatch, pausing in the catch for 3 seconds, really building that positional strength in the overhead squat position. Then an overhead squat, then drop the barbell and an additional snatch. So building the positional strength with the hold in the bottom, do an overhead squat, and then another snatch and try and make it look exactly the same on that last snatch. 6 sets of that on the 90 seconds, RPE 7 to 8, starting around 60%. So it should be kind of a technical focus here, no misses, not trying to max out, not trying to go 100% today. After that, classic CrossFit, 9-minute AMRAP, 3 squat snatches. So continuing to work on that snatch pattern, 6 toes to bar, 27 double unders. So pretty classic triplet here, MGW kind of workout. A lot of transitions here, small numbers, short workout, and fast transitions here. So should be a weight that you move really quickly, very confidently. Toes to bar should be something that you can do probably unbroken the whole time, maybe get a little bit of grip fatigue going, but this should be something where you're cycling between those movements really quickly. Thursday is going to be our strict pull-up progression, week 1 of that. So again, there's 2 options on this. Option A is if you have strict pull-ups, 3 or more. Option B is if you have 0 to 3 strict pull-ups and you're working on getting your first one or trying to get a few more than that just initial first rep that you got. On both of those, the idea here is that we're building strength in the top part of that range of motion, so that chin over the bar, that last little pull, and then also the bottom position, so that initiation where we're pulling with the scapula. So with both of those focuses, I'm not going to get into each of the pieces of that. That's going to be kind of the idea, and then trying to get those things to meet in the middle, so the upper strength and then the bottom strength for the strict pull-ups. After that is going to be our running density build, so 1,200 meters total this time, so about 3/4 of a mile. 3 sets, 200-meter run, 15 to 20 second hanging L-sit. So if you're doing really good on these L-sits that we've been doing pretty consistently, if you can do 20 seconds, no problem for 3 sets. Let's start to add in some flutter kicks. If you're still having a hard time with that, let's scale back to the tuck sits or like the half L-sit, half tuck sit. 15 to 20 seconds of that, 200 meter run again, 30 to 45 second active hang from the pull-up bar, and then a 2-minute rest. So the active hang from the pull-up bar tax your grip a little bit, but also I want you to work on your breathing mechanics while you're hanging. So one of the things when we do gymnastics movements is that we tend to hold our breath because we're trying to focus on the movement itself, and we don't really breathe, and we certainly don't focus on diaphragmatic breathing and our breathing mechanics there. So good active hang, hollow position, pulling with the ball, or good active shoulders, but then also focusing on getting that good diaphragm excursion down, really getting good belly breaths in while we're hanging from the bar, while we're out of breath a little bit. So that is our Thursday workout. Friday, lower strength. This is our 1 1/4 front squat. So we're going down, halfway back up, down again, and then finish the squat. So 4 sets of 3 on the 2 minutes, 65 to 70% of your best front squat. So again, this shouldn't be something that's particularly heavy. When you're doing this, remember that you are basically doing the 3 normal front squats that you're doing plus the quarter rep on every one. So not a math guy, so I don't know how many that equates out to, but you're doing more than the triple that you might think you're doing there. So keep that in mind with your starting weight and kind of gradually build. After that, gut check workout for this week, 3 rounds for time, 200 and 150 meter row, and then 10, 20, 30 alternating dumbbell snatches by round. Row 200 meter, 150 meters again, 30, 20, 10 handstand push-ups by round. So it's gonna be row, 10 dumbbell snatch, row, 30 handstand push-ups, row, 20 dumbbell snatch, row, 20 handstand push-ups, row, 30 dumbbell snatch, row, 10 handstand push-ups. So dumbbell snatches increase, handstand push-ups decrease. So should be a little bit of a lung burner, a little bit of a shoulder burner, but should be a fun one on Friday. That's gonna be a 13-minute time cap on that one. So you gotta be busting it a little bit on the row, working on kind of unbroken sets on the dumbbell snatches, and then obviously scaling as appropriate on the handstand push-ups. Finally, Saturday, rounding out the week, power version of our weightlifting work. So we've got power clean and jerks on the 2 minutes, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So 5 total sets, increasing weight, building up to a heavy here. So again, working on those heavier touch and go sets, this is a way that we can build some eccentric strength and some positional strength there. So having to control the barbell down, and then also get a nice carryover to some of our CrossFit specific Metcon stuff. Obviously stuff like Isabel or Grace, where we're doing lots of touch and go reps at kind of a light to moderate weight. Try and make that feel extra light by doing some heavier work on our weightlifting stuff on Saturdays. And then after that, we have a partner Metcon, 10 minutes, alternating full rounds back and forth, 10 box jump overs, 10 thrusters, and then 1 or 2 rope climbs from seated. So these are gonna be the indoor ropes. So start seated, pull yourself as high as you can. When you can get your legs on the rope, then you can clip in, finish your pull all the way up, touch the wood beam at the top. Obviously scale those rope climbs as appropriate. A sub for the rope climb is gonna be either 5 kipping pull-ups per rope climb or 5 ring rows. But that should be pretty quick. 10 box jump overs, bounding back and forth pretty quickly on those. 10 thrusters should be a light weight that you're doing unbroken, not a ton of rest there. Then 1 or 2 rope climbs from seated should be something that you can handle without, significant rest in between. Your only rest should be while your partner's going on this workout. But that is our workouts for the week of July 12th. Again, great work on this last 6-week cycle. I'm excited for you guys to get into this next 6 weeks of work.